Back in 1994, they thought they were on their way to victory when Bill Clinton passed his so-called assault weapons ban. Turns out we cleaned their clocks in the midterm and kept fighting until we put George W. Bush in the White House. By the time the Clinton ban was set to expire in 2004, all the studies showed that it had been a complete failure. And we had so thoroughly reshaped the government with true believers in freedom that it was barely even a fight. We tossed that horrible law into the ash heap of history where it belonged. Now we have an AR culture that's on display all over the exhibit hall this weekend. That's a direct result of all that hard work. And not just for hunting and target shooting and three-gun, but for empowering good people to protect themselves and their communities. People like you and people like Stephen Willeford. When he heard shots ring out at that church across the street in Sutherland Springs, he didn't even stop to put his boots on. He grabbed his AR-15 and ran towards the gunfire. His quick action saved countless lives. Stephen is the very definition of a good guy with a gun, and we're putting his story on national television so the whole country can see who we are and what we stand for. Take a look.
She said, "Dad, there's a man in black tactical gear shooting up the Baptist church." Every one of those shots to me represented one of my neighbors, one of my friends, and I ran as fast as I could. Immediately, he came out of the church shooting at me. He hit the truck in front of me, he hit the car behind me, hit the house behind me, and I hit him. He had an AR-15, but so did I. And it's not the gun, it's the heart. It's a matter of the heart. I'm not the bravest man in the world or anything, but I was here. I was here, and I could do something. And I had to do something.
Most of you probably saw him receive his life membership at the Isla Forum yesterday, but Stephen's here with us again this morning, and he deserves a thank you every chance we get. So Stephen, please stand up and accept our thanks. Without the NRA fighting decade after decade for Second Amendment freedom, Stephen Willeford doesn't have that firearm to fight with on that tragic day last fall. But you better believe that evil monster would have still been armed. Without the NRA, there wouldn't have been a new gun made in America in the past decade, because every manufacturer would have been sued out of existence. That's no exaggeration.